is something that was really important to you.
Yeah.
As I'm writing this, can you tell me, where did that come from? Like, why was having a Lightboard studio important?
Why was it important to me?
Yeah.
Because I think with the future of learning is the flipped classroom, actually. And the flipped classroom model concept only works if you're recording lots of good videos. And I find you can do this best when the person you see the person and you see what's being developed on the board. I normally use the Blackboard to write, and I can't do that on a PowerPoint presentation. So that's why I really thought this is a good solution.
So obviously people are doing the flipped classroom with a few different modes, but a Lightboard seems to be something that speaks to you, or it gives you that tool that would be your normal preference. Has a whiteboard in classrooms before learning a flipped classroom? Was that something that you used a lot of because of your material that you're a subject matter expert in?
I do like giving presentations, and for a scientific context it makes sense to give presentations, but for the
Sure.
classroom and to develop really complex mathematical models, you need the chalkboard. But now that I've been teaching on the chalkboard, I actually find the Lightboard superior, because I don't, on the chalkboard, I turn it around and I write on the board, and then I turn around facing the students again. Whereas here, I just write on it and I can see them ahead. So I do think it's actually even superior to the, in some aspects, even superior to the chalkboard and being in class, because you're writing and you're speaking.
Again, we appreciate your trust in us to provide that solution. Talk to me about how was the experience of the logistics, right, to get the crate from our facility here to Hamburg?
It was incredible. It was super easy. No one thought this is possible, because we're all sitting in this coronavirus situation where everyone's stressed and everyone's thinking, how am I going to produce our lectures? And people are ordering, they're ordering parts. And now we're at this point in time where we have 2 weeks until the semester, and we managed to get it in time. I was blown away. My colleagues said, you're not going to get this from the States. Like they all said, no, you're not going to get this. And then the people who received it on site, our caretakers, they were actually shocked. It's like, oh, they are ready. It was super quick. It was super easy, super quick. I was so impressed.
At the end of the day, what we do helps what you do, and at the end of the day, what you do is probably the most important thing, which is share knowledge with your students. How have you had any feedback, any commentary? I think you have justified in your mind why it maybe is the best method, but have you gotten feedback in reverse to solidify that, if you will?
So the feedback I have to wait for.
Sure.
Right now, students were happy. I think it's a different format. Also, it's nice for them to not always have the same format where you have PowerPoint presentation and the lecturers talk over it, but instead they see you in person. You don't only see the small tiny frame of your lecturer, but you actually see them in person as a whole person. So the feedback was positive. So I mean, our students are not very enthusiastic. It was positive. I haven't heard anything negative yet. But what I'm really waiting for is the result at the end of the semester and the marks of my courses. Then I know exactly how happy they are and if it works.
Fair enough. Well, I did say one question, but if you could reiterate the ease of use from your colleagues, what was their feedback when you willingly shared your studio with them?
Yeah, I actually wish you would have been here when new people come in, because they are really blown away by the ease of the use. That you come in, they take, I'll take my USB stick for now, so that I plug it in. They stand behind there. It's even easier now, because I'm then on the other side of the Lightboard. They've hit a button. They talk some funny stuff. They draw some characters, and then they press the pause button. And everyone's been, wow, this is it. I can't believe it. Because all the other technologies we use so far, it's hard work. It really is hard work. And this is a pleasant surprise that is super easy.